Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Aini Nanda Alifkha. My student ID number 20400122004. Class PBI-A. And this video is about final test for the subject is Phonetics and Phonology. Okay, now I will answer the 10 questions. Language is one of the facilities used by humans to communicate. Language can also be called a system to share message. Next is phonetics is a study of sound that provides instruments to learn pronunciation effectively, such as speech articulators, a type of segmental sound, and last one is types of suprasegmental sound. Phonology is studied to bridge the gap between theoretical study of phonology and learning skill, in which knowledge of phonology may be used technique to learn English pronunciation effectively. The relationship between language, phonetics and phonology is language is one of the tools used by humans to communication, while phonetics is studied to describe the way English sounds are made, classified, and how they are represented in symbols. Next, phonology needs to use the result of the job to describe how the sound function and change in forming meaning of English language, in which if we learn phonetics and phonology, it will make us to communicate well with the correct pronunciation. Number 2 is function of phonetics in teaching English pronunciation. That is, knowing how to articulate the symbols used to represent each speech sound and make the learners will be able to recognize how to pronounce the word correctly. Number 3 is function of phonology in teaching English pronunciation. That is, knowing how sound production by using speech organ, knowing how to producing segmental sound, and knowing how producing suprasegmental sound. Number 4. Contrastive sound refers to the pattern of phonemes organization in the pronunciation of a word, by which if one of the phonemes is switched for another sound, it will produce a new word with different sound and meaning from the previous word. For example, the word say is pronounced say. When phoneme S is switched for phoneme T, it will make a new word, day, which has different pronunciation, day, and meaning. On the other hand, a non-contrastive sound refers to the pattern of speech sound organization in the pronunciation of a word, by which if one phoneme, it will produce different pronunciation but still the same meaning. For example, the word tomorrow pronounced is tomorrow. When phoneme A is switched but for phoneme U, it will make different pronunciation tomorrow, which closely change the word meaning. Number 5 is phonological rules. First is assimilation. Assimilation is one of phonological rules which explain how a certain sound change to become more like another sound in its immediate phonetics environment. The second is dissimilation. Dissimilation can be understood as a phenomenon which one sound in a word is changed or imitated that consequently make the pronunciation the pronunciation of the word dissimilar. The third is insertion. Insertion is the third type of phonological rules where an extra sound that should not present in slow speech is added between other sounds in word in rapid speech. Number 6. Place of articulation. Place of articulation refers to the specific location in the mouth in which two speech organs work together in producing a consonant sound. For example, the tongue and the teeth come together in forming a dental sound. Number 7 is manner of articulation. Manner of the articulation is a determinant which presents distinctive feature of consonant sound in an English language because it is possible to make several different consonant sounds at the same place of articulation. For example, from manner of articulation, stop P for pen, T for T, and K for K. Number 8. The picture of the sound is represented in the oral cavity diagram in the form of quadrilateral to clearly see manner of articulating the English vowel sound. The following figure shows an example of how the four vowels can be depicted on such a diagram. Number 9. First is stress. Stress is defined as an emphasis in the form of loudness given to certain syllable in English word or phrases. Second is syllable. Syllable is a unit of pronunciation of word which is typically made up of the vowel sound with or without surrounding consonant. Last is word stress. Word stress is a certain emphasis given to a unit of pronunciation in individual words, not in phrases or sentences. Next is intonation. Intonation is a noun over as the other type of suprasegmental sound in English that described as a rising falling pitch over a group of words. Pitch is recognized as the voice pattern of intonation. Tone is tend to show how something is being said. Juncture is manner of moving or made relationship between two consecutive sound. Number 10. Pepper consists of two consonant sound P and T and two vowel A and E. Brother consists of three consonant sound P, R, and V and two vowels A and E. Straight consists of three consonant sound S, and R and one vowel is A. Dream consists of three consonants T, R, and M and one vowel E. Arrive. It consists of two consonants R and V and two vowels E and I. Crash consists of three consonants K, R, and S and one vowel I. Okay, in conclusion, the provided material emphasizes the importance of phonetics and phonology in learning and teaching English pronunciation effectively. Phonetics focus on the study of sound production and articulation, while phonology examines the organization and function of sound in forming meaning. By understanding phonetics and phonology, learners can articulate speech sound accurately and recognize correct pronunciation. The materials also highlight the distinction distinction between causative sound, which change the meaning of a word when altered, and non-contrastive sound, which retain the same meaning despite pronunciation varies. Additionally, it discusses various phonological rules such as assimilation, dissimilation, and insertion, which explain sound change in different phonetics environments. The concept of place of articulation and manner of articulation are introduced to describe the specific location and distinctive feature of consonant sound. The materials also provides a diagram representing vowel sound and introduce the concept of stress, intonation, and juncture as suprasegmental elements in English pronunciation. Overall, the understanding and application of phonetics and phonology are crucial for achieving accurate and effective communication in English. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.